beside a brook and picked some daisies for a chain. I dodged some ATVs, then turned around because I saw a moose. I walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. It's good to go out walking. How good it is to go out. It is to go out for a walk. Feeling kinda grumpy, couldn't be bothered with anything. Got up and put my shoes on, out the door, go see what's out there. I walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. Saw what looked like bunny tracks. I followed them and fell into a bog. I scraped my knee as I crawled out. Then I got feasted on by flies. Walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. Dipped my feet into a pond and stopped to eat some berries on its shore. All right. Hello, and welcome to the latest episode. You can hear me! Awesome. Awesome. I think we have the sound issues sorted. So you can hear me, and do I sound like me, or do I sound like a chipmunk, or do I sound like I'm speaking with a very deep voice? We had some issues this morning. Anyway, they're sorted now, I hope. And good to see both of you. Good to see you, Nancy. Good to see you, Marlis. We'll just do a quick tune-up. So it's our special Valentine's Day episode of the Kyla Tilley Show. I'm gonna sing a whole bunch of love songs, and make sure we're in tune. Oh, good. It was funny. We were doing some testing, but I sat down and it's like, no, I sound like a chipmunk. And then we tried a different setting and I was sounding like this. I thought I would... Actually, I'm going to start with a more appropriate song to start with. So I'm going to start with this song called The Beginning, which... When I wrote it, I hadn't necessarily meant it as a love song, but it absolutely works as a love song. Absolutely works. Here in the beginning, the only thing that matters is now. Hour, just be present. Don't think of what comes next. Forget what comes before. Just be in this moment, conscious and aware, quietly perceiving. Throw it away. asked me what are the songs that should be on the list today that isn't, so I'm going to jot that down. Next up, so that was sort of a love song about the very, very, very beginnings of a relationship. I shall now move you to a song that takes place deeper into the relationship, and this is a true song. There's a number of true songs in the set list tonight, actually. Quite a number of true songs. This one, this is on my first album, New Shoes, and I wrote it during a period of time. It's sort of a love song about myself from the point of view of my husband. And I wrote it during a period of time where we lived in a very, very, very small apartment, and there were no shelves. So, and we're like, you know, we have books and CDs and collections and gear. And so everything was just kind of like in piles on the floor. And I got a little obsessive about it for a period of time. There's not much space here in our domicile. Our limited storage has taken your mind. Once you were vibrant and full of ideas, I was so taken by your artistry. Then anytime inspiration would strike, you'd let the mundanities of life slide. Now you feel inundated by your lot. I try to engage you, but all you can say is adequate shelves. Adequate shelves. I've seen you suffer fixations before, plunging your energies into one goal. But this time it's different. It worries me, love. It seems you've lost sight of all you hold dear for adequate shelves. Adequate shelves. A place for everything, everything in its place. Cleanliness is next to I suppose home decor is a creative pursuit. But honey, you're letting the notion go a little too far, don't you think? You enter the pupae butterfly, come out a worm. This metamorphosis disturbs me. Well, I used to come home to your joyous embrace. The beautiful music we made was divine. You whispered the naughtiest words in my ear. When I lean closer now, you just murmur. Adequate shelves. Adequate shelves. What can I do to bring you back? I've tried everything. No, I've tried reasoning. I've tried reasoning. I haven't tried All right, so this next one, this is kind of a funny song. This came out, I went to a songwriting retreat in the summer, and yes, this is today. No, you're not watching a past stream, you are watching the stream on the 15th. It is now. We are all here together in the now. And we're about to play your favorite song. I think this might be your least favorite song of mine. I went to a songwriting retreat, and so the thing with the songwriting retreat is at the beginning you're given a prompt, and by the end of the week, it was a 5-day retreat, so you had to write a song and present it. And my prompt was write a song using lyrics you would never write. And the first thought in my mind was, oh my goodness, what even is that? I write so many, all words are fair game. And then my brain went, oh, it should be like a baby kind of song. And the organizer of the songwriting retreat, who knew me, because I'd been to other retreats of theirs, he looked at me when I read it out loud and he said, your song is going to be all baby, isn't it, Kyla? And I was like, yes, I think that's what we've got. So this is my attempt at writing a hit pop single. Ooh, baby, it's you, baby, don't you know it's me? Baby who loves you, simply adores you, only dreams of you, baby. Ooh, baby, it's you. Oh, honey, it's true, honey, there's no one for me out there but you. No one can compete with you from my heart, baby. Ooh, honey, it's true. Do you feel the same way about me, baby? Oh, baby, I see you looking at me the way that I gaze in your eyes. My love is requited. We are united, baby. Ooh, baby, it's true. Do you know I feel just the same way, baby? You and me, baby, me and you, honey. There's nowhere that I would rather be than here, where you and me together form one big amorphous us. Oh, that was my third song. I have sang 3 songs. I sang the beginning, Adequate Shelves, and I just sang Ooh, Baby. Oops. And then I kicked my desk. Okay, so this fourth one, the next song, this is another true story. And this is, I probably should have sang this back to back with Adequate Shelves, because they're both about my husband. Well, they're about me and my husband. So 2 years ago, and I recorded this yesterday on my Twitch show, 2 years ago, February, Valentine's Day falls in February, which in Canada is not the nicest time of the year. And in fact, we also had to stay in yesterday because there was a big storm that closed everything. But 2 years ago, Valentine's Day itself was pretty nice, but we'd had a couple big snowstorms leading up to it. And we neglected to shovel out the car and the door and the driveway between the snows. So what happened is, what often happens here in Newfoundland, is it snowed, so it was cold enough to snow, and then it warmed up, and it rained, or it warmed up enough at least for the snow to start melting, so it was melty and rainy and wet, and then it got cold enough to snow again, so all the slushy snow froze and became ice, and then another layer of snow fell. And so me and my husband spent Valentine's Day weekend dealing with this mess because we had failed to shovel the first snow. And that's what this song is about. It's called Shoveling Snow with My True Love on Valentine's Day. And I spent 4 hours yesterday afternoon recording it, and all of a sudden my brain says, how does this song even go? Here's how it goes. We can't go anywhere, the snow has blocked us in. Covered the driveway, obstructed the door. Our car's ensconced in a top sheet of ice, cuddled right into a duvet of snow. I'm gonna be trapped in here if we don't do something. Crystalline structures descended from the sky, accumulated and then fell some more. We're gonna be trapped in here, and it's cold and wet and the snow is heavy, and our backs are gonna feel it tomorrow. We'll call it romantic, it is just the two of us, me and you, and 2 falls of snow. 2 days to dig out ending on Valentine's. There's no one I'd rather be trapped inside with than you. Well, I don't mind staying in, there's plenty we can do. We'll cook, light some candles and get in the mood. Then we'll get cozy in front of the TV and kiss when the snooker announcer says the word. But we're gonna run out of beer if we don't do something. The store is not far away, but there's no place to walk. Safer to huddle inside for the night. But we're gonna run out of beer, and it's cold and wet and the snow is heavy, and our backs are gonna feel it tomorrow. We'll call it romantic, it is just the two of us, me and you, and 2 falls of snow. me a rug, missus? Yeah, nice. Yeah, the SoCan came out today. And Kara here in the chat and I have co-written a number of songs, so that was a good day, hey. All right, this next one. This is a love song. Speaking of the shoe rack behind me. Oh, hello. Yes, I see you. I felt you calling my name. That shade of pink, so unusual and yet so me. That line so exquisite, a silhouette so simple and yet unlike any other on the market. A décolleté so subtle and filled with wicked promise. That heel so elegant, so flawlessly supports my weight, and molds so strikingly my leg. Standing in that firm embrace, I channel some force from beyond. So ethereal, I take one step, then two, then twirl. A gasp, a sigh, a squeal, there is no doubt. I am taking you home. There, that is Shoe Shopping, a poem, which I determined today definitely falls under love songs. I'm just seeing the comment from Kara that perhaps my mother and her are the reason that I like bare walls, and you know what? I think you might be onto something. You might be onto something there. Now, the next song on the list, I have not done this one very often, but it's funny that you're here, Kara. I bet you can guess what's coming up. I introduced, so Kara is sitting here in the chat, Kara Windsor Hare, my longtime co-writing partner, and I am very proud to say that I introduced her to her husband, and I was there, and I watched the two of them fall in love at first sight, which if you ever get a chance to watch two people fall in love at first sight, I highly recommend it. Hopefully I've still got the chords to this in my body. So this is yet another true song. That goes for both of you. Yes, yes, yes. There's a lot going on in this chat. There's a lot of new ink. There's a whole lot of new ink on this arm, incidentally. Let me hope that I don't drop my guitar. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, doing all that. All right. This song is entitled Love and Mucus. A cold night, Lady Luck is at the ship in Cara, sitting at a table by the door looking across the room at a man that she don't know, even though their paths have crossed 1,000 times. His name is Kevin. stops to say hello, strikes up a conversation based on that. Well, she starts talking, and Kevin wonders at his fortune, for in her voice is more melody than he has ever heard. And somehow through his drunken stupor he comes up with things to say, and it seems that Kara's taken with him too. And he falls down, 'cause he can't believe her beauty. She falls over, delighted by his wit. They say, hey, why aren't we together? 'Cause together we're far better than we ever were apart. Well, now Kevin, he has got a nasty cold. His nose is running. As he wipes it in his mittens, he confesses that at home beside his bed is a t-shirt he's been using for this very purpose for 3 days. Well, now Kara thinks that this is lovely, and she tells him all about her tongue, which is so long that she can touch her nose, so she can lick the snot up, even as it's running down her lip. And he said he falls down because he can't believe her beauty. She falls over, delighted by his wit. They say, hey, why aren't we together? 'Cause together we'd be better than we ever were apart. And he says, man, am I really leaving? She says, hell no, you're having one more drink. And he sits down, and they decide to get together, 'cause together they're far better than they ever were apart. And now Kara gets to look up at her man. She gets to wear her high heels, which makes Kevin happy too. She can look him in the eye when they two-step at the bar, and he doesn't have to hurt his neck to kiss her, to kiss her, to kiss her. He reads her poems, and Kara, she don't get them, but he don't mind, 'cause she helps him to prepare for writers' meetings. She makes wicked guacamole and sets the tables out, so starving poets have something to eat. And while he's writing, she is making funky clothing, really long things, so the two of them look great each time they go out. But always foremost in their minds is the thought of going home, where they won't get arrested if they're nude. And she says, Kevin, help me write my grant proposal. He says, sure, Kara, but I have a proposal of my own. And she says, yes. So they're gonna be together forever and ever and never be apart. And he falls down, 'cause he can't believe her beauty. She falls over, delighted by his wit. They say, hey, we're gonna be together, 'cause together we're far better than we ever were apart. And there we go. We've got Kevin here too. Awesome. Awesome. I should write a follow-up to that. All right, what have we got next? Oh, next on the list. Next on the list, friends, is a song that came out of a textbook. One of my viewers on Twitch, I write a lot of songs live on my Twitch channel, and one of my regular viewers suggested I find a textbook and just open a textbook to a random page and write a song from that, whatever I've got. You still have that shirt. I hope you've washed that shirt, Kevin. So I found a math textbook, because that's the kind of textbook that sit in this house. And I opened it and I got to a page explaining the concept of zero knowledge theory. And it turns out math books often present present the information with, two people. So like person A has this and person B has that, and Johnny has 2 apples and Sally has 6 apples. How many apples are there? And I find that very romantic, don't you? We find Paula in the yard, sitting underneath a tree, reading elementary number theory and all of its applications. La 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 la. We find Vince inside the house, pouring through his diary, contemplating all the aviary specimens that he has spotted. La 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 la. Suppose Paula can discern from the spaces in between all the 1,000 tiny loving gestures that he sends in her direction. La 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 la. She has X but not A, and she'll never know B. That's the way things will stay, but proof exists of their congruency. La 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 la. Let us now assume that Vince is well aware of the underlying meaning in her imperceptible glances. La 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 la. He has N but not B. He knows N but not P, and he's unsure of Q. That's the way things will be, but proof exists, it's irrefutable. La 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 la. La 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 She has X but not A, and she'll never know B. That's the way things will stay, but proof exists of their congruency. He knows N but not P, and he's unsure of Q. That's the way things will stay, but proof exists, it's irrefutable. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I think now is a good point. In case you didn't, this is going to end up in a bit, isn't it, Kara? Kara is also a stand-up comedian. All right, we've got a couple songs left. I think we've just got a couple songs left on the set list today. If I look at my set list, it looks like that's what we've got left. I don't need words for this. Hang on. So this next one, oh, we've got 3 songs left. 3 songs left. I just don't have them all up. And I am going to pull them up. You're writing it down. That's what I figured. That's there we go. If a stand-up routine comes out of my show today, that's pretty good, isn't it? Yes, we will go in this order. We shall sing another serious love song, and then we will move into the ocean, and we shall have 2 songs of love beneath the waves. Two ocean songs, I say. We'll get 2 songs, 2 ocean songs. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Although it's perfectly reasonable to think that I have written like 14 Love Beneath the Waves songs, because maybe I have. But first we'll sing this one. It is beautiful, and it's completely ours. We can call it free if we feel like it, and it is ours to choose how we define ourselves, how we spend our time when we are together. And it is whimsical and majestic too. It's almost unreal that it's truly ours. And it is beautiful, and it's completely ours. We can call it free, for that's what it is. Free from walls and imposition. Free to exist as we are. And it is comfortable, yet adventurous. We are always home, where we find ourselves. And it is beautiful, and it's completely ours. We're completely free when we are together. There, completely ours. And now this next one is I think we are like on opposite sides of the continent here. We have people in Newfoundland and we have people in California, which is so fun. I bet it's a significantly nicer day in California. Although I feel like the storm has subsided here. We had a big storm. We had quite a storm. It was very stormy. It was a little scary last night. It was the wind was a little scary last night. But the next two songs could happen in either ocean. So this one is, I'm still considering this a love song. Definitely. I crawled out of my mermaid's purse same old conventions holding. The ocean is a wild frontier where strength holds highest value. But there is more to life than that. Give me a mate who rides the riptide, doing mad tricks on the ocean waves, undulating. Give me a gentle, graceful, free-sailing skate punk. Familiar faces come and go, flashing their credentials. Who's survived another year and who's the most insufferable? Posturing on full display, beaten muscles flexing, studs rally, duke it out to prove who's master of the nursery. I could not care less who wins. Give me a mate who rides the riptide, doing mad tricks on the ocean waves, undulating. Give me a gentle, graceful, free-sailing skate punk. Someone who hangs on the edge and sees the beauty and not the danger. Someone who lives to the full and doesn't worry about what's expected. Give me a mate who rides the riptide, doing mad tricks on the ocean waves, undulating. Give me a gentle, graceful, free-sailing skate punk. Give me a gentle, graceful, free-sailing skate punk. All right, so now we come to the last song of the evening. I was going to say it's afternoon here and morning for some of us. If you're watching and it's the evening, though, then it's the last song of the evening. This is another true story, and it came out of a newspaper clipping that I still have somewhere in this house. It's about this big in the side, and the headline was "Aging Octopus Finds Love at Last." And there was a brief, very brief, it was a brief discussion about how J1, an octopus in an aquarium, was getting on in years, and they didn't know if he'd ever be able to find true love. But they introduced a young octopus named Aurora, and it turned out that they got on rather well. Spermatophores have been seen hanging down from J1's siphon. We really didn't think he had it in him. We really didn't think he had it in him. A cut from bachelor, a lifelong virgin, took to life in captivity with all the grace of the octopus clergy. Never thought about girls, never thought about children. Now he's going to sire 100,000 of them. Spermatophores have been seen hanging down from J1's siphon. We really didn't think he had it in him. Oh, we really didn't think he had it in him. Aurora, she's just a young thing. Aurora, she's rather fetching. He's getting on in years. have divots, but she likes senior octopi. She's been looking for a long time, 'cause male cephalopods die soon after mating. Spermatophores have been seen hanging down from J1 siphon. Oh, we really didn't think he had it in him. Oh, we really didn't think he had it in him. One touch from her tentacle set his 3 hearts beating. Oh, one look from her milky eye, and he changed color. They intertwined, he wrapped his 8 tentacles around her, and they made love for 8 long hours. Spermatophores have been seen hanging down from J1 siphon. Oh, I really didn't think he had it in him. Oh, we really didn't think he had it in him. Spermatophores have been seen hanging down from J1 siphon. We really didn't think he had it in him. Oh, we really didn't think he had it in him. And there we have it. That, friends, was our Valentine's Day, our special Valentine's Day edition of the weekly Wednesday Warble. I have been Kyla Tilley. I am a singer-songwriter on the far east coast of Canada, on the island of Newfoundland in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. I thank you very much for joining me here today. I hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day, or have completely ignored Valentine's Day because it's just another day and you don't care. Either or, that was 10 songs, more or less, about love. I will be back next week here at the same time, singing songs about the city. The city is the edition next week. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great week. We will see you next time. Take care, everyone.